Could you differentiate between how was your purpose and value systems, belief systems before and after your son?
Yeah, I think the core thing I reflect on was my value set was probably more inward focused on my own personal development and professional advancement, and I think ever since his diagnosis, that turned externally to my family, to my children, and to people with disability and society more broadly. And so it is a real challenge, that diagnosis period. It's a trauma that is intense at the time, and that trauma stays with you for a period of time as the life that you had envisaged for yourself changes. And there are two ways that one can go, and I think in that situation, and I very much have now lent into those circumstances to really build on the strengths and courage that Finn has taught me, and use that in a really purposeful way. And so that has seen me make decisions on my professional life, and created a new trajectory for myself. So a good example of that is I was sitting on boards as a non-executive director of organisations that I didn't have a personal passion and connection for. I was doing that to build professional and governance experience. So I quickly transitioned those roles into organisations that delivered health and disability outcomes for people with disability. And so I had the opportunity then at a strategic advisory level to affect change within an organisation and broadly in the sector. And so that was a few years after the diagnosis, and I had been thinking for some time about going all into the sector of disability. Initially, I think after the diagnosis, I wasn't ready to bring all of those worlds together. And after 5 years and after some better balance in my life, I realised that there's a lot to do in this sector, and I have a set of commercial skills. I have a real passion and a lived experience, and I have an opportunity to be inside the tent working with people with disability, their families, government and other stakeholders to strive for change. And so that literally led me to looking for that opportunity, and Good Sammy was it.